Good afternoon, everybody. It's Auto Alert Man coming at you with a bright new idea. I actually had gotten an email and a phone call from Jay out there in Little Rock, Arkansas. He had some pretty good insights, and he helped me quite a bit. And uh, there's a couple things I haven't gone over with the Auto Alert program, how to make it work. And there's two ways I've found that Auto Alert works the best. And I did this with a buddy of mine at Future Ford. So we go ahead. Do you want to get your purse? Oh, okay. Um, I would just do the phone calls and hook them and bring them in, and he'd take them out on the lot and put them on a car, and we'd work the deal like that. But my spiel never changed. I knew that they were coming in, and that um, good grief. Um, I knew my buddy's plan was to go ahead and put them on another car. I didn't say that in the spiel in the outgoing call. I just said, "Hi, it's Alan from Snowy Motors, and calling about your 2015 Ford Focus, which seems to have had a couple of issues in our service department with your recall issues. And, we're actually looking for a couple of Focuses, and yours is a very close match. It's got the lower miles and all. The color's right. I was wondering if maybe you'd like to bring it in and have us do an evaluation because of our need for your car. We can cut you a check for your car today. Or if you walk around the lot and you put your hand on something when you're walking out there, then we'll do everything we can to make sure that you can drive away as close to the payment that you have now as possible, maybe less." And that maybe less is important, man. That's the caveat. That's the thing that cinches that idea down in people's mind. It's like maybe less. And it's almost always with no money down, folks. We're working really hard to be thankful, to be grateful that you would come in and give us the opportunity to get our hands on a car that we're currently looking for. You'd be doing us a favor. I want to go over the top with that. I want to continue talking until they believe me. I want to be convincing, but I want to be in a warm and gracious way. But more than that, I wanted them to really see how they can benefit. Money follows stories. And the story that I'm giving people is that we need your car. We would like to have your car. We have somebody that may be interested in your car. Who wants my car? Well, we have a very good customer in the dealership that's a friend of one of the managers here. And oh, well, just give him my number. Like, oh, I always love that one. Just give him my number. Now you're in the car business. That's great. These folks would appreciate buying the car through the dealership. That way they inherit all the virtues that you did when you bought your car at a big name dealership. And I know that recall has been a stubborn problem for you and for Ford, and we're sympathetic with that. We've got new parts. We'd sure like to have you come in. Let us take a look at your Focus. I think there's quite a bit we can do for you. You may end up driving, and be careful, you may end up driving away very, very happy. Could I expect you and Karen to come in, say about 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight, or would 10:30 tomorrow morning be better? Always give them two choices, right? Always give them. Jay called me and he wanted to know a better way. So I want to go over that with you. See, when me and this guy, yeah, funny, I've known this guy 20 years, right? But when him and I did it, we were pretty fair with each other. I had total confidence in him as well as he had in me. And so I got half of almost everything I brought in. When we worked almost exclusively together, I didn't have to check through the records and see if I got on that deal or not. He was an incredibly honorable person to work with. And those are rare in the car business. Not to say there isn't a lot of honorable people, because the minute I do, they'll parade 1,000 people in front of me that are all honorable. So I don't mean it that way. Mike, are you signaling me? Is, So that's one way to do it. One way to do auto alert is to have one guy bringing them in, and then one guy, you hook them, and the other guy cooks them, and you guys share everything. You split the deals down the middle, and that's the way the dealerships prefer it. And I want to go over to that a little bit further in my next video, and we're gonna tape a few today, so it'll be right behind this one. I like to see you stick around and hit that subscribe button, and if Mike puts the bell somewhere where you can find it, I hear it's a good thing to ring the bell, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you real shortly.